Good morning, my name's Jonathan from Mental Help, and yesterday we were talking about reactive jealousy OCD. So we sort of browsed over what it actually is. Today I want to sort of just go through some notes and talk about some strategies for breaking the cycle of this obsessiveness we can sometimes struggle with. Overcoming retroactive jealousy OCD is certainly difficult, but definitely it's not impossible. The first step to getting past this type of jealousy is to accept that you have a problem. That's the same with everything. We've got to just say, actually there is an issue here, there's a problem, and I want to start to do something to deal with it. If you're in denial and you don't think there's anything wrong, you're not going to be able to take on board any information or get anywhere with it in the first place. And it's good to open up with someone that you are in a relationship with and tell them. But you have to be careful when you are opening up with a partner about this, because they will want to help you, and it may encourage them to give you more reassurance, and it may also encourage them to tell you more about their past because they think that they're helping you. We have to try to stay away from asking more questions and doing anything that's going to inflame that hunger to feed our retroactive jealousy OCD. But one of the things I do, and I struggle myself all the time, is when these things are coming into my head, I am telling myself it's OCD, it isn't real. Because when I'm telling myself it isn't real, I'm realizing that other people aren't necessarily suffering from this as obsessively as I am. We all get pangs of jealousy and pangs of insecurity, but with OCD, the jealousy, irrational really. I've asked questions, I know they don't really make any sense at all, but for some reason there's a part of me that realises I have to ask them because I need that peace, I need that reassurance. But asking the question is just giving into the compulsion. So many times when I've asked one question because that's been on my mind, I need to just ask her that, and bang, it's opened up a million other questions, and it's created a huge problem, and it's just created more unhappiness on both sides. But when you talk to your partner, do it positively. Express and show that you are responsible and you're taking responsibility for this problem. It's not her problem. You are having the issue. Ask her questions about how she feels, how it's affecting her. Start to sympathise with her. She might be saying, I just feel so hurt because it feels like you don't really trust me and I've done nothing wrong. She might say some things that actually really emotionally just pull a heartstring, and you think, good grief, I didn't even think I was doing that. I never even thought about how she was suffering from my almost intrusive, inappropriate questioning about her personal past life. I've questioned someone once about something long time ago, and it was something that had really upset her in the past, and it ended up bringing up some really bad memories for her. And I was so selfish at the time. All I could see is my insecurity, and I didn't even realise that I'd done that, and that was a really upsetting thing for me to see and for her to experience. And when I understood that, I was able to get a better perspective on who's actually really suffering. Is it me from intrusive thoughts about someone in her past life? Or is it her when I then start to probe her about an experience that wasn't particularly pleasant for her, she didn't particularly enjoy with someone from her past, because I needed to understand it because I'm selfish and I was obsessed and I was consumed with my retroactive jealousy OCD, which I'm now able to see is what it was. Back then I thought I was normal. I thought I'm just a normal person asking these questions. I thought anyone would ask these questions. Now I can see they weren't real, they weren't needed to be asked. One of the things I'm seeing is that we're all suffering from something that's not actually real, but it feels real. And I'm going to do a talk on OCD and how it actually chemically and psychologically, and I think it's neurologically, is actually a real thing that's going on in your brain that's triggering responses that you can't control immediately anyway, to feel uncertain, and that you've got this real strong urge there's something's wrong. There's just something wrong there's something broken in your head. broken in my head.
You're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off.
Okay, so another strategy for overcoming feelings of retroactive jealousy is to remind yourself of your own self-worth. I think you need to start to, well, I do some positive affirmations. I've got videos on positive affirmations. Have a look at them, do them, say them in your head, believe them. You are beautiful, you are good, you are a loving person. You do deserve to be loved. Just positive things, because you do deserve. The fact that you're here, the fact that you're watching this, if you've actually managed to watch this far, the fact that you're actually watching this means that you are a good person. You are an unselfish person. You are able to realise that you have an issue, as so do I, and you want to make it better because you don't want to be suffering anymore, and you don't want your partner to be suffering. You don't want anybody to be suffering. It's the arrogant idiots who don't care and don't have any feelings who won't be watching things like this and will just carry on going through life just being horrible and selfish and inflicting their unhappiness onto other people. You are a good person. You're here. If you subscribe, you will be better. I want to get the message out there to you as if you're mine. You are my friend. I'm just talking to you on your own. We've all got to fight. If we don't fight, we won't get anywhere. If you're watching this and you want someone, as I've done in the past, you want someone to tell you how to fix yourself and just, watch something and suddenly be fixed, it's not going to happen. You're going to have to put some work in. You can do a little bit each day, or you can work really, really hard. I mean, I was reading about somebody who's doing a £28,000 1-month course on OCD that is meant to cure you. I suspect that money won't buy the cure. I suspect that when that person goes on that course, it's not going to be someone just fixing you. It's probably going to be like a boot camp. It's going to be hardcore OCD, ERP. It's going to be hard work. I really want to beat this OCD thing, and I want you to come along on the ride with me. Thank you for watching, and have a good day. God bless you.